Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Days of Coding with Derrick-Redeemer. This is day 5 of our coding journey. In day 4, we learned about HTML headings from H1 to H6 and how they help organize content on a web page. Today we are going to learn two simple but useful HTML elements. That's line breaks and horizontal rules. This element helps improve the appearance and readability of our web page. So the appearance and the readability of our web page, the line breaks and the horizontal rules helps us to improve them. So let's get started by explaining what a line break is. All right. Sometimes we want text to continue on a line or on a new line without starting a new paragraph. This is where the line break tag comes in. The line break tags comes in. So the line break tag is less than then br. So this one here, that's what the line break. That's the line break. All right. So the browser immediately moves the text or the next content to a new line. So the next content what a new line. So for example, let's say I'm typing this. Let's say this paragraph here. I love coding. Let's say I love coding. Then the line break, br. Then I am learning HTML. Let's say that way. I am learning HTML. I am learning HTML. Now let's look at the output here. So the output, now you can see I love coding. Then after introducing the line break, I have what? I am learning HTML. So notice that both sentences are inside the same paragraph, but they appear on a different line. So they appear on what? On a different line. This one appears, I am learning HTML appears on what? On a different line, but they are still in what? One paragraph. All right. Now let's imagine something here. So imagine writing your contact information. Let's say I'm coming to write my contact information. So paragraph. So let's say name. My name. Sorry. Derrick-Redeemer. Then I said email. Email. Derrick-Redeemer. So Derrick-Redeemer. Let me use that one. .com. Then phone. So phone. Let's say 02. Then that's my phone number. Let's say it that way. But that's not actually my phone number. So now let's look at the outcome or the output here. Let's look at the output. Now you can see that appear on what? On one paragraph here. So but with the help of what? A line break, everything will appear on what? Different line. So let me introduce the line break here. So the BR. So the BR here. So BR. Then here to BR. Now let's open our this thing again. Now you can see I have the name which appears first. Then this one also appears on the next paragraph, the next line, and this one also appears on what? On the next line. All right. Now let's try some without a line break. So imagine your mother sends you to the market. And you have to buy this particular one here. So I'm going to create a paragraph. So a paragraph. So let's say buy rice. Buy oil. So buy oil, then buy tomatoes, buy onions, and buy fish. So let's say buy tomatoes, buy onion, buy fish. It looks so confusing. Now let's check here. This looks so confusing. Buy rice, buy oil, buy tomatoes, buy onion, buy fish. You don't know which one is it. But if you introduce a line break, so let's say we are introducing a line break here. So let's say BR here. Then this one to BR. So BR. Then this one too. So BR everywhere. Then let me move this one to here. All right. So here I'll have something like this. Now you can see buy rice, buy oil, buy tomatoes, buy onion, buy fish. Now you can actually understand the shopping list. You actually understand what the shopping list, and maybe avoid returning home with only biscuits and sandwich or rice or oil, only that one. Here. Now let's also look at horizontal rule. The horizontal rule creates a horizontal line across the web page. The tag this is the tag for horizontal rule, the HR. So horizontal rule is what? HR. So the HR, that's the tag. This particular one here, that's a tag. That's one. That one here, that's the tag. When the browser sees this tag, it draws a line. It draws a line. This line is often used to separate sections of content. This line is what used to separate sections of our content. For example, let's say this is my H1, the heading one, my H1. Then I have, let's say, my website, my website, my website, my website. Then I close the heading one tag. Then I introduce what HR. Let's say HR here. Then paragraph P. That's welcome to my website. So P. Sorry, P. Welcome to my paragraph. Sorry, welcome to my website. Welcome to my website. Welcome to my website. Now let's look at outputs here. Let's look at the outputs. Let's look at the outputs here. So a heading appears at the top. These are the headings that appears at the top. This one, this particular line, it appears at the top. Then a horizontal line appears below it. So you have what? A horizontal line appears below it. Then you have another one here. Then the paragraph appears underneath. This is a paragraph here. It appears what? Underneath here. The line acts like a divider. The line acts like a divider. This particular line, the horizontal line here. Let's look at some example here. So imagine reading a newspaper. Different stories are separated from each other. That's a horizontal rule. That's something similar on a web page. So a horizontal rule also does something similar to what? A web page or on a web page. So let's look at the example here. The example. So I have H1. So that's the heading one. The H1. I close the tag. So let's say football news. Football news. Football news. Football news. Football news. Then I close what? My tag. The heading tag. I close my heading tag. Then P. That's a paragraph. So let's say team A won the match. So P. So paragraph tag. Team A won the match. Team A won the match. Team A won the what? The match. Team A won the match. Then I close what? My tag. My paragraph tag here. Now we are going to introduce the line break here. That's the HR. So the line rule HR. The line rule, the HR. Then let's say technology news. H1. So technology news. The next new is what? Technology news. Technology news. Then I close my tab. Then I come to a different one. That's the paragraph. So here I'm coming to introduce what the headline is. That's the technology news. So new smartphones have been released. Let's make it that way. So the P. That's what new smartphone have been released. It has this new smartphone or the latest. Sorry, let me make it my choice. New smartphone have been. So smartphones, since I'm using phones, have been released. Yeah. So let me bring my full stop there. Now let's look at the output here. Let's look at our output here. So this is our output. This will be our output. So the line helps readers know that a new session is started. So when I pick my technology news, so this one here, this one here, this one, then I have another one. This is all the line rule here. The line rule. Sorry, the horizontal rule. Then I have after the horizontal rule, I have technology news. New smartphones have been released. If you get it. Now let's try some dramatic story, or imagine a dramatic story. So let's say we have this particular one here. We have this particular H1 examination results. So the H1, that's examination results. Yeah, examination results. And the paragraph. So the paragraph, let's say, let me clear this one for you. So the paragraph, let's say mathematics pass. Mathematics, then pass. Let's say passed. Then the next one, so let me close it. I've closed my paragraph tag. Then the next one is English. Let's say science. Let's maintain the English here. Let's science. So you can choose anyone that you want. So science also pass. Then we introduce what? The HR. Sorry, the HR. Sorry. So the HR. The HR. After the HR, then I have further mathematics. We don't talk about it. So I say P, another P. So another P. That's what further. Let's say further mathematics. In Ghana, that's EMAS. So we don't talk about it. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Yeah. So there is something here. No part, no exclamation. Sorry, apostrophe. Yeah. So that is so. Let's look at the results here. Let's look at the results here. Now you can see. So I have examination results, mathematics passed, science passed. So examination results, then a paragraph, mathematics passed. This one, the science passed. Then after a line break, the horizontal line, I have what? I said line break, horizontal line. Ooh, we have the further mathematics. So the further mathematics here. That's we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Now let's combine everything here. We are going to combine everything here. So let's say we want to create another file, and this file we are going to name this file day5.html. So let me go here, this particular one here, new file, that one here, and I create day5.html, day5.html. So we are coming to combine everything here. So then doctype.html, then I have what? My HTML. So since it has suggested it for me, I don't need to what? I don't need to type it again. So let me clear this one from here and make the title. Let's say we want to make the title day5 practice. Yeah. So day5 practice. So day5 practice. Yeah. Then we have the heading here. We have the body. Then we have the H1. Let's say the H1 is my name. I love using my name a lot. So Derrick-Redeemer. So that's Derrick-Redeemer. Then the paragraph. So P. So let me clear this one from here. This one's here. So the P. So the paragraph. P. The paragraph. Sorry. So the paragraph. So let me clear this one too from here. Then and push the next paragraph to the line here. So here I'm going to create what? Let's say students. So student, after student I bring what? A line break. So students, then what? A line break. A line break, that's there. Then web development. Let's say web development learner. Web development learner. And I close my paragraph here. So that's web development what? Learner. And let's introduce another line break again. So another line break here. So BR, that's BR. So BR. Then we move to the next one. Let's say 100 days of coding participant. Let's make it that way. 100 days of coding participant. Then we are done with that one. So here there's no need for us to bring that tag here again. All right. So now let's go to the next one. That's the H1. So we are here. We are going to introduce what? The horizontal rule, the HR. Then we move to what? My goal is to master HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let's make it that way. So another paragraph. So P. My close. My goal is what? My goal is to master. So my goal is to master HTML, then CSS, and JS, and JavaScript. Yes. Then our paragraph. So the P. Let me close the paragraph tab. Yeah. Let me delete this one from here. So let's close our tab. That's so this the forward slash. Sorry. Yeah. So save the file. When you are done with this one, you save the file. Sorry, that this one is below already. So you save the file. So let's open it with a live server. Open this one with what? A live server. Now you can see that's the heading, the Derrick-Redeemer, then the paragraph. All these ones are in what? One paragraph. I have students. After the line break, then I have what? Web development learner. Then I introduce another line break again. That's what? 100 days of coding. Persistent. So 100 days. We forgot something. 100 days. 100 days of coding participant. 100 days of coding for participants. Let's look at it. Yeah, so it has come now. Then I've introduced what? A horizontal rule. That's a horizontal line there. And after the horizontal rule, I have a paragraph. That's my goal is what? To master HTML, CSS, and what? JavaScript. All right. Then let's look at some common mistakes we make when we are coding. Now that's mistake one. Using multiple paragraph when a line break is enough. Using multiple paragraph when what a line break is what is enough. Remember, BR, this one here, the BR here, this one, this tag, the BR creates a new line inside the same paragraph. It creates what a new line inside what the same paragraph. Then the mistake two, yeah, we're forgetting that the HR is a standalone. The HR, the horizontal row, is what a standalone tag. This one here. So the correct one is what the HR. This one to stand alone, to stand what alone. Okay. So note we have the HR and then the closing tag. So let's say this one here. Sorry, let me close the tag. Let me close the tag for the HR. The HR, that's what the closing tag for the HR. Alright. So now there's your assignment, and when you're done, you post it. You post the results in the comment section. You can post the results in the comment section. So create a web page about your school or a workplace. Let's say call yourself. One heading, that's heading one paragraph using at least 3 line breaks, one horizontal row, another paragraph below the horizontal row. Try it yourself before watching the solution. Congratulations. Today you learned the line break tag, that's the BR, the line break tag, that's the BR, the horizontal row tag, that's the HR, how to move content to a new line, and how to separate sections using horizontal rows. These simple elements help make web pages cleaner and easier to read. So thank you for joining me today for day 5 of 100 days of coding with Derrick-Redeemer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep coding. See you in day 6. Happy coding.